JoJo McIntosh out tonight as well. On first down from the 25, it's Demario Richard bouncing to the left side and getting a gain of 5. And a flag
contained.
Huskies bring 4. It's picked up. Wilkins checks it down, and Richard with a stiff arm gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Hopefully he'll be more mobile as well.
Richard again, straight downhill, steps out of an ankle tackle, spins for 7, and it's 3rd and short. On the first 3rd down of the game, Wilkins lets it go for an Arizona State first down. That's Tim White. Kalen Ballage in for the first time, taking a fake. Wilkins lets it fly. N'Keal Harry can't pull it in, and it's 2nd down. Additionally, statistically, they've blitzed less than any team in the country. On 2nd and 10, it's Ballage. And Ballage met at the line of scrimmage by Sidney Jones, 3rd and 10.
Go out there with Keyshawn Bierria on defense.
Sun Devils have converted their long 3rd down on this drive. This is 3rd and 10. Huskies bringing it. Wilkins in trouble and sacked by Budda Baker. All conference safety guys
in the backfield, so they're dialing up a bit more blitzes from time to time.
Let's remember last week Arizona State gave up 11 sacks against Utah. Kalen Ballage running for
the brunt of the blame. Zach Robinson needs to do a better job at the right tackle spot. He struggled versus Dimmick.
On 2nd down, Wilkins looks to throw, and Budda Baker gets his 2nd sack. Untouched out of the secondary, and it's 3rd and long.
Well, this is what makes Budda Baker so special. He can do it all. In this case, he's going to come off the top of your screen. Manny Wilkins never sees him, and he comes free. This is one of the issues that Arizona State saw versus Utah.
On 3rd and 15, this time they drop 8, and on a screen, Ballage hurdles his way, but cut down by Baker. Here, Arizona State opens this drive in what they call the Sparky package, handing it off to Tim White, trying to get a seam, but instead getting
that they run.
Wilkins back in their quarterback on 2nd and 7. Ballage hurtling into the arms of Ben Burr-Kirven on a short gain, 3rd and 21, because that was a post-play penalty. The play stood. Wilkins trying to extend the play. He goes down, sack for the 3rd. Wilkins floating for the end zone and incomplete. Out in front of Gamage, defended by Budda. Richard to the 10, and it's 3rd down. 5 pounds they'll force getting that foot back in the shoe. 3rd and 7. Wilkins end zone shot, and it's Harry. It is picked off by Kevin King. Wow.
This is exactly why I said you cannot test this secondary. Look at the one-handed snag by Kevin King. Well, big interception for the Husky defense. Here's Kevin King. Watch what he does. Watch as he drifts back. He's got a safety to help him on this side of the field. And watch how he's able to maintain his vision on Manny Wilkins as he's covering N'Keal Harry. What that allows him to do is make a play on the football. Typically, you see cornerbacks turn their back to the wide receiver and try to make a play when the wide receiver puts his hands up. But Kevin King is one of the most talented.
5, Arizona State trying to cut into this 10-0 deficit. They start the drive with a Wilkins play-action pass. He'll tuck it and slide down. Bringing more pressure out of the secondary, trying to beat it down the sideline, and Harry lays out and pulls it in. into Washington territory. Now it's Richard into the arms of Saul Mawuchi. 2nd and 15. Wilkins throwing for Harry. And he's drilled. Shane Bowman.
Connor will be building the back end to cover.
They do bring only 4. Wilkins over the middle. It's Harry, but he can't hang on. And it
Might not make it into the college football playoff.
Here's Wilkins taking his eyes down and running for a yard.
Just want to get out into a spot where you can find open space to make a throw.
So Lions given up 14 sacks over the last 6 quarters. Short gain, Balaj. 3rd and 6. Washington bringing pressure. Wilkins on the move. Throws it out of bounds.
Team.
So now Arizona State in quite a hole. Not much going right offensively so far tonight for him. Here's Wilkins keeping. And he's got a short gain. 2nd down and 8. Out of the Sparky package as snap almost hit the motion man and threw off the timing of the play. Balaj. Washington rolled Stanford 44-6 in here at the end of September. On 3rd down, pressure coming. Wilkins holding on to it and paying the price again. 4th sack of the first half for Washington. Game. From the 16, 2nd half begins with a run for no gain. McIntosh as well. You couldn't tell with the way they're playing. Wilkins rolls, turns the corner, run out of bounds, crossing the 20. Close to 50 per game. But then he was hurt against USC, and other players started to get hurt downhill since. On 3rd down, stepping out of a collapsing pocket. Here's Richard, not going to get it. South Carolina.
I think the only other player older, there was like a 61-year-old kicker.
Yeah, did he ever play? Wilkins feels the pressure, gets rid of it to Balaj, who runs for close to a 1st down and has been back-to-back 200-yard all-purpose games. It's only his 7th touch tonight. Wilkins gets rid of it just before the hit, and there goes Kyle Williams for a 1st down. Into Washington.
I was watching that tonight.
Fake it to Balaj here. Pressure again, and Elijah Qualls gets the sack. The 5th of the night allowed by Arizona State.
For a 320-pound man, he moves extremely quick. Watch him off the ball. He just splits right in between Stephen Miller and Evan Goodman. And there's not much to it. If you're Manny Wilkins, you've got to be starting to get frustrated with the lack of protection from your guys up front.
All 3 D linemen starters for Washington are 320 or larger. And Qualls and Gaines and Vea. Pressure again, sacked again, the 6th time. This time Tevis Bart. The twist up front. This time they get it off to Balaj, who is circled in by Washington defenders.
Yeah, he also proposed 4th of July. I'm thinking maybe a new tradition here.
They're 2 for 2. Both said yes. Kill Harry for the 1st down.
But Jake Eldrinkamp.
Harry again. Another nice pickup. And N'Keal Harry. Stiff arming his way inside the 20. And he continues
football.
And they are just feeding him right now. 3rd consecutive catch on that quick throw. Couple of bruising blocks the last game against Utah. Getting a bigger opportunity this week with Cole out. He's out there leading the way for Kalen Balaj. He's inside the 5, making it 1st and. So they go to Richard, who's hit right away by Vita Vea. It's Richard. Drop by Zeke. Wilkins is back in. And they toss it to Balaj. Kalen Balaj. There's a flag down as Balaj hurdles in. It was Karan Crump's pick 6. Third and goal from the 18-yard line as Wilkins rolling. Richard can't hold on.
Got to find a way to get the ball to N'Keal Harry, or at least attempt to.
Wilkins steps up, heaves one against the grain, into the end zone, jump ball, and it is. And now motion Ballage out. End zone, they got it.
How could you put in Oklahoma over Ohio State, given that Ohio State beat Oklahoma early in the year?
That thing nearly picked off. Instead, Tim White has it for a dozen. So Wilkins kept it, hurled it his way right to Vita Vea. Wilkins taking a shot for Harry, and N'Keal Harry's got it inside the 40 on a perfectly thrown ball from Wilkins for 33 yards.
A well-thrown ball by Wilkins under duress. There was eventually going to be a free runner coming to him, but N'Keal Harry is able to get past Kevin King to the inside, and Wilkins just drops a dime to the outside shoulder where King can't make a play.
Pumps one way, goes back the other, wants White in the end zone. It jumped the ball and knocked away. Coverage from Sydney's had a pretty efficient night. 17 of 24, despite getting pounded to the tune of 6 sacks. Washington brings heat. Wilkins zips one, incomplete.
Have a guy responsible for each eligible receiver.
On 3rd and 10, Washington bringing heat again. They want Harry again, and it's knocked away by Kevin King. So the Sun Devils go on 4th and 10, and against a 4-man rush, Wilkins heaving, has White out there, adjusting, and a flag. Gonna go on Brandon Beaver. On the slant. That is caught. 2nd and 1. Ballage has a first down.
NFL guys waiting for him, but a few other guys on this offense that have shown some sparks, some ability. Manny Wilkins being one of them.
Bringing the house. They beat him with a slant to Williams, but Beaver's right out. Williams in the end zone. Runs out of bounds. His decision to stay and coach this group. On 3rd and 8, he's bringing pressure again. Wilkins throws, incomplete. Good break.
Getting the hands on the football and disrupting the ability to complete it.
On 4th down, Wilkins flushed out of the pocket, floating for the end zone. J.J. Wilson has done it again on 4th down. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
Has gone into center, so they're trying to shore some things up, but still so many moving parts for Arizona State, dealing with injuries and inexperienced players.
Wilkins will throw for N'Keal Harry, who goes up, can't get it. Gardenhire the coverage.
Fills in as a backup. He's going to be an impact player for them.
Nick Ralston's first carry of the night goes for a loss year. 7 and 6 a year ago. They were one of the youngest teams in the country. Finished strong, carried that momentum into this year. Wilkins takes off and slides down at the 30. 4th down.